Joining us now, Democratic Congresswoman Joyce Beatty of Ohio. She is a member of the House Financial Services Committee. Congresswoman Beatty, thank you very much for coming to The Last Word. You are a former chair of the Congressional Black Caucus, and I'm sure by now you've read Mara Gay's New York Times piece where she called this moment a shocking betrayal of Black Americans. Do you agree with that sentiment? Why isn't there more national outrage?
Well, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think what you said earlier, Jim Clyburn has said it, when we show up, we win. If we don't show up, we won't win. But I think people are missing the point. We are fighting back. I just returned from Selma, Alabama, and Montgomery, Alabama, standing with Congresswoman Terry Sewell. There were civil rights leaders there. There were labor was there, religious groups were there. We had 5,000 or 6,000 people that came out in protest of what we've seen once again with this right-wing racist Supreme Court and its blatant partisanship on the whole display of changing our maps at the last minute, using racist congressional maps. We are fighting back. I think that we are making a difference, whether it's in the courts, whether it's in our communities. People seem to forget all of the great things we've done. And it's easy when you're on the outside saying what members of the Black Caucus aren't doing. We've joined with WIN, with Black women. People seem to forget in 4 hours, we brought 44,000 people on a call to fight back against this. Every day we are traveling the country. We're not only fighting back, but we're making sure that we're raising enough money so we can keep those who need to return to Congress. And maybe the question is, what are the people out there doing to join us in the fight? It's easy to point at an elected official, but this is going to take more than the 58 members in the House and the 4 members in the Senate. We need everybody coming out, because when we get out and vote, we win. And we have a track record of doing that and showing that.
Congresswoman, that was the point of my question. It wasn't putting the spotlight on y'all in Congress and elected leadership. It was putting the spotlight on folks outside. Where are the other people joining you and joining other folks, all the stuff you're talking about? Where are the other folks joining you, putting some more power behind the fighting back?
I think we have to look at, let me give you a great example, and thank you, Jonathan, for that. If we go back to November, our messaging got people excited and they got on board. We flipped some 30 seats in state houses. We won attorney general seats that we had won against the odds. And that's because people got excited because they understand what's at stake. And I think we have to do more and get more people engaged with us, because people every day are talking about the price of gasoline. They're talking about the cost of food, healthcare premiums going up. And when our message is strong, people get on board. And so I think we're going to see people coming out because they know that Donald Trump and those Republicans who are fighting against us are doing it because they're afraid of us. So I think we have 5.5 months before we get to this election. We're not giving up on the American people. I think it's you bringing points out like this that will help us to make sure that people understand we are in those numbers and it counts. When you look at whether it's Alabama, whether it's Louisiana, we make up some 20 and 30% of the population of those states. And we have a right to have fair representation. And that's what we have to get the people excited about. We have to do what we did when our first Black president was running. People got excited. We gave them hope. And that's what we're trying to do right now. So I'm going to say to everybody watching, we need you to do one simple thing, and that's to get out and vote, because it will make a difference.
Get out and vote, but make sure you're registered and that your registration is still current. Congresswoman Joyce Beatty of Ohio, thank you very much for joining us tonight.